Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Shelly and I am breaking out of my shell once again today. You know what? I wanted to talk about something because I am I'm a part of the Generation X, which is, of course, those that are over 40. I'm actually over 50. I'm 56 years old. And so I wanted to kind of talk about something because I watch a lot of videos and from YouTube and TikTok and different podcasters and all that to talk about women over 50 who are no longer, if they're single, they're no longer what you consider high valued or valued in from the standpoint of dating, right? And although I'm not into, I don't care anything about that. I tend to uh, beg to differ. It just depends on what you're looking for when you're ready to date. But that's not my whole market. What I was thinking about um, more specifically is when we get of a certain age, our value in the workforce, um, and changing careers and different things of that nature. And how at my particular age, which is 56, I'm not trying to go out and work for someone else. And even if I was, I just look at my particular situation. I'm I dropped out of high school. I took a GED. I took some college courses. My background primarily is in customer service. I worked in customer service for a number of years. Then I got into senior caregiving in the last 8 to 10 years. So I've always been in the service industry. But it just looks, when I think about going back into either of those industries, you know, it's just not something that I want to do. Especially when it comes to customer service, if I have to deal with customers on a face-to-face level. I mean, let's face it, the world is so different today, and jobs are expecting more, paying less. Um, the people are different. They're not as friendly as they used to be. It's hard working in that industry, right? But even if it wasn't, I'm at the point in my life where I don't want to work for anyone. That was something that I said back in my youth. Like I want to be an entrepreneur, and those were um, admirable goals. But like I said, I ended up dropping out of high school when I was probably a 10th or 11th grade credits. I ended up I got pregnant when I was 19. I had my son at 20. I had a daughter at 25. Um, and I just began to work. I just began to work, go to work and pay bills, go to work and pay bills, and so that was my, and it was easier also to get jobs, and um, a few of my friends got hired at the plant. I had an opportunity to go to the plant or work at the then phone company, and I chose the phone company, and I worked there for I think 11 years or so, 10 or 11 years. Um, but before that, I was working in customer service. I worked at the gas company there in Detroit. Um, I worked for an insurance company, Blue Cross Blue Shield. So customer service was my thing, and that was what I was doing. Um, but now it's kind of like that's not the life I want for myself. I want to go ahead. I want to reach those goals that I had before of being an entrepreneur. Now, mind you, the whole time that I was working at those companies, I would start doing things business wise outside of that. I worked as I sold Avon, I sold Mary Kay. Those were the things that were kind of practical back then. Um, Artwork. Uh, I've tried a number of different things over the years, and that was the entrepreneurial side of me. So I've always had that side of me, but I was focused on working and making money and paying bills and taking care of my two children as a single parent, uh, raising them in a single parent household is what I did. Um, so I focused on that more so than I focused on what I really wanted to do, which was become an author. I I love to write, so I always wanted to do that. I would write short stories and different things, but I didn't pursue that career because I didn't have time. Well, I felt I didn't have time. I was more in survival mode all these years, and now that my children are grown and I'm on my own, I'm still in that survival mode. I want to pay my bills. I want to make sure that I keep a roof over my own head. I'm able to feed myself, keep my car on, keep my lights and gas on. So I've been in this survival mode all my life, and that it has been hard for me to break away from that. Um, and so the last few months, I've been really proactive about focusing on my goals and my dreams and not just staying in survival mode. Um, so again, wanting to be an author, starting my own businesses. I've also, I used to do real estate. So there were other things that I was interested in doing. Um, and again, I focused on just paying the bills and trying to keep my head above water. And a lot of it had to do really with, poor money management skills because I made good money, poor time management, um, and things of that nature. So, and the lack of focus, that I had at the time, I was focused on so many other things back then that I didn't focus on what I should have been focused on, or I would have been able to do both. I discovered I had ADHD back in last year, October. I was diagnosed, and I think a lot of times too that had a role to play with my ability to complete things, and so I'm struggling now. I'm putting forth some real effort to be able to do the things that I want, start the businesses that I want, and help myself to become debt free and financially free, which is two different things. Debt free means I don't want to owe anybody anymore. Financially free means I don't have to live paycheck to paycheck and in survival mode. And, looking at relying on other people to be a resource for me or help me out in my age. I'm still, able to take care of myself, and there's still some things I want to do. So I'm focused now on that goal, and I just want to encourage you, if you are um, someone who's within my age bracket, your Generation X, maybe you're thinking about starting a new career. Maybe you're thinking about fulfilling some goal that you had back then, and it's not too late to do so. And that's kind of where I got the idea when I was listening to all these people talking about, women being of a certain age, and as far as the dating situation uh, is going for women in our age bracket, single women in our age bracket, that we don't have the um, opportunities anymore. which again, like I said, that's not a topic I'm focused on, and I think that would just depend on what you're looking for um, when it comes to dating. Because I know plenty of women that are my age that are dating, and uh, I know a couple that's gotten married. So when it comes to relationships, I disagree with that. And when it comes to being able to start focusing on your goals and dreams, it's not too late for that either. So I think as long as you have life in you, as long as you have the ability and the focus, you can achieve what you want to achieve. You just have to put the effort in. And that's where I am now. I need to put the effort in, and that's what I'm doing. I'm looking to better my life, so I'm putting the effort in. And so if that's something that you're looking to do, don't let anybody tell you, oh, it's too late to start, because it's never too late to start. You're going to be hearing some things from me coming up real soon. And so that's why I started my own YouTube channel, because I want to encourage you to be able to go ahead and focus on your dreams. Get started. As long as you start and don't give up, you can achieve what you want. My goal is to get 50 subscribers by the end of this month so that I can go live in YouTube and do some live videos. And so I hope you help me get there. If you find this video interesting to you, please like and subscribe to the videos, subscribe to my channel, share my channel, invite people that are that you know that might benefit from the content. Share your story, because I'm going to be sharing my journey, and I hope my journey inspires you to to move forward with your goals. So till next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Have a good day.